Hey y'all, my name is Kori Ashton and welcome to another WordPress Wednesday. This is brought to you by LearnDash. Instantly transform your site into a powerful learning management system with LearnDash's WordPress LMS plugin. If you're excited about the opportunity of adding in your course content onto your WordPress website, be sure to check out LearnDash and all of their incredible resources. I'll put the link for you in the description box below. But y'all, today is all about optimizing your blog for conversion. Let's say you actually are getting some traffic and you're really excited about some of your blog articles that you've written recently. I want to walk you through a few ideas about how to improve conversion on those pages that might be seeing some traffic. The first step you'll want to do when you're optimizing your WordPress blog is go over to your Google Analytics account. Hopefully you've been tracking your traffic every single day, every single week. If you haven't, go ahead and stop this video right now. Check out in the description box below. I have another link on how to actually add Google Analytics into your website. The reason why this is so important is because you really won't know how to optimize things without understanding what your website is already doing for you, traffic-wise and conversion-wise. Feel free to go ahead and watch the rest of this video if you'd like to have a stronger strategy as you move toward optimization on your blog. But for those of you who are already tracking, I would ask that you jump over to your Google Analytics account and look at your top 25 to 50 landing pages inside of your website, inside of your blog area. Take a look at those top 25, and here's what I want you to do focusing on those top 25 pages. You can do a period of maybe 90 days or even 6 months if you want to. Take a look at pages 1 through 25. And on those top 25 landing pages, I need you to focus on conversion. Here's the strategy. They're already ranking. People are already finding these landing pages organically, right? They're finding them naturally. So you need to go over there and be sure that they're going to actually get on those pages and now convert to being a customer. So I've got a couple of tips on how you can improve conversion on your top 25 landing pages. The best thing you can do is be certain that there are calls to action on those landing pages, or CTAs, right? When you're thinking about a blog, sometimes we don't always assume to add in the opportunity to buy a product or get a free quote or connect with us. But I really want to challenge you, whatever your major call to action, your primary thing you're asking folks to do on your website overall should also be included inside of that blog area. So be certain to have buttons down the page that they might be able to click and move over to your call to action, like sign up for free, or get access now, or join an email list, something like that on the page that they know it's a button and they can click on it easily and quickly. Also be certain for SEO to include anchor text down the page. That's typically text that's underlined and hyperlinked somewhere else on your website. Be certain to keep a lot of those, the majority of those, linked within your own website and not always to out external websites. Another one is be sure if you offer the opportunity for your visitors to be able to call you, add it to those landing pages. Get the phone ringing, get people engaged and excited to be able to connect with you directly. Add in a form directly on the landing page for maybe signing up for that newsletter or sign up for a free quote. A great spot to add in a form is over in that right sidebar area. People are looking for ways to engage with you, so be sure to leave it on this landing page to get people buying from you and to get that conversion that you're looking for. You can also add in video to your landing pages. This is such a cool opportunity to increase time spent on your website and to get people excited about maybe even sharing your content. So if you have time to go back and visit these top 25 landing pages, you might want to invest some time and energy in making even a simple video like this one that you're watching to kind of explain the content that's on that particular post. It'll allow people to understand your content a little bit more easily, and it'll probably, again, keep them there a little bit longer, clicking play and watching a 30-second or 90-second video. And another really cool CTA that you can have inside of any blog article is download this article now for free, or maybe download a white paper for free, and they can just fill in their email address and get that automatically sent to them. That's a really strong way to move them into maybe not a sale conversion right there at the moment, but what we call a secondary transitional CTA, right? We want them to be able to at least leave us their contact information so that we can include them inside of our drip campaigns and start to nurture them toward becoming that great lead. So maybe again, it's not a primary CTA, but you're going to get another type of conversion on that same landing page if you're thinking about a strategy just like this. Okay, so now let's look at rank 25 through 50. Again, go back to your Google Analytics. I want you to look at the last 6 months and go find your top 26 through 50 landing pages. Now, those are getting some traction, but you want to see those move up in their organic rank. So for these particular pages, I want you to look at optimizing for rank. And the way we'll do that is by adding in SEO. You want to be certain that each page is optimized really well for keywords, not only in the header tags, your H1s, H2s, H3s, but also just throughout the page. You want to be certain that your image is named appropriately and has appropriate alt tags behind it. Again, I mentioned earlier anchor text. Google loves seeing anchor text down a page where if somebody's reading and there's this really great point that you've mentioned in the article, go ahead and hyperlink that to another article that might build on that topic or bring more clarity to that topic. That all helps improve the user experience, which gets Google really excited about our content. Believe it or not, bullet points, just like the ones you're looking at right now, are another thing that Google really enjoys and will show improvement in rank, especially if you have a long article with a lot of paragraphs. If you can quickly kind of consolidate some of that content into an easily digestible little bullet point list, we see that users enjoy that. So if a user enjoys that experience, Google is going to celebrate that experience with us. More text. Overall, if you've got these pages that are doing pretty darn well, in that 26 to 50 page rank, but you still want to see them jump up into that 1 to 25 rank, then you might want to go in and add a few more paragraphs into these pages. Bring a little bit more explanation into that particular article, and you should start to see that article improve its rank as well. And another thing that's really easy to do is if you are trying to find ideas for text, add in some reviews from your customers or add in a quick little case study onto that page. Not only does that build legitimacy and trust, but it adds in more text. Y'all, if these ideas excite you about improving conversion on your blog, be sure to check out my entire YouTube channel here. I am nearing 500 totally free videos for you to improve your online marketing inside the world of WordPress. We're talking conversion strategy, SEO rank, social media marketing strategy, and overall great user experience on your WordPress website. If you have any other questions, be sure to tweet to me. I'm here every single Wednesday. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone, be safe.